Hey fellow Piper, Piper Rick here. Hope this video finds you well. Hope you had a nice and pleasant week. TGIF. It's nighttime, hot and humid. It's quite interesting to puff some tobaccos at under these weather conditions. If you're not careful enough, it becomes kind of a muddy stuff right in there. The pipe gets extremely hot, even though you're puffing slowly. It's a different experience, at least for me. Sutcliffe's Foxing Hound is what I have inside my straight pipe, my favorite straight pipe with the saddle bit. Oh, and these rubber things, oh, they're a blessing. Good. Well, anyway, just a short video to say hello. Another week that has gone by. Interesting stuff going on at the office. And that's another thing, you have to relight like 1,000 times more because of the slow pace, I guess. And the humidity around. I let my tobacco dry a bit before I packed it. Maybe I need to let it dry a bit more. And I'm also down that last quarter of a bowl. Going back to the office thing, yeah, 2 weeks since we reopened. About half of the entire workforce is back now. Another small group, about probably, I guess 200 at the most, will be joining next week. And this week and the past week has been quite dynamic for us in HR department. The vulnerable people, they're not going back to work, and we have been asking them to go and sign some agreements. The company is not going to fire them. We're still paying about a 65% of their paycheck. Yeah, socially responsible company. That's what we are, and we're doing our best to keep that, even though the situation that we're going through. And that's about 400, give or take, and probably half of them have already gone to sign their agreement, and we have to receive them in smaller groups. They get into the facility first. They go into a like an outside meeting room that we have, they get checked. We have a medical team there that they check their information, health status, and they determine whether they are vulnerable or not vulnerable. That word. Sorry, it's late and it's too hot. You know what I mean. Sorry. So we take them in small groups. About they get into the plant in, I don't know, probably groups of 20 to 30, and then we walk them to another big room where we sit down with them and explain them what the whole thing is about, and that there's nothing that we can do because that's a government rule. Vulnerable people cannot go back to work yet. We are still under red flag, and yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles for the time being. My boss, she's one of them actually. In my HR group, I'm at the organizational development group, which covers training and communication, internal communication, external communication as well with the rest of the world. We're 4. 2 of them are vulnerable again, and I haven't drunk any scotch or tequila yet. It's off again, and yeah, just only 2 of us on my team are going there, and because we're almost done with the activity of agreements, as of next week we'll start doing some home office. The other guy that is going, the guy in charge of the communication, will be attending, and then I'll be working at home office, and he'll be on home office and I'll be at the office. So yeah, has to be done that way. Another rule that we have to we are going to implement, and that will apply to me. All the facial hair has to go. Government issued some kind of a statement saying that there are high possibilities to contaminate the facial hair, to keep coronavirus. I get it, but that's the rules. And also our corporate offices in Japan issued some similar statement that everybody has to shave their faces. And of course I asked, what about the hair? Apparently not. We have, because of the static and the products that we handle, the hair, if it ends, if human hair or any other type of pollution ends up on the final product, can be quality control. We cannot do that. We have products that go into like the steering wheel connector, which is a safety for the passenger safety, that airbag connector in case of an accident, if something that is there and prevents the airbag from popping because a human hair was there, we're in deep trouble. So we all have to wear, when we go into the production floor, we have to wear head nets. Now everybody has to wear them, even if you're not in the production floor. We have to wear the head net. So facial hair is going away next week. Wedding ring, I took it off because it was too hot and it was squishing my finger. But yes, also jewelry and necklaces, earrings, and everything has to go away as of next week. New rules. For how long? We don't know. So, I mean, it'll grow back. My dear fellow Piper, cheers to you. Again, hope all is well with you. Staying safe. God bless. Until the next one, bye for now.